Okay, this guided visualization will help you to achieve and excel. It will allow you to embrace this show. It will allow you to remove blocks to it, keeping in mind that we are not separate from the things that we want. We are the energy of all things. And as we remove blocks and start to notice it, there's even a belief that we move into a dimension in which we already have it. And so, considering that we only really see with our senses 0.5% of all things that are happening, there is a possibility, isn't there, that there is much more going on that we don't know about. And as the energy of all things makes up our own atoms, and our emotions create the frequency that we're in, stepping into the emotional frequency and the possibility is an interesting thing, is an interesting concept. So all you really have to do is take a moment in a quiet place where you're alone, sitting down on a couch where your head is supported, or a chair, without your arms or legs crossed. And as you do, making sure that your kids or your pets and anything that could disturb you once you get into a theta state where they already are away from you. Good. Now take a moment in that comfortable chair, a moment for you, where you give yourself permission to just relax. And as your head's supported, find a spot on the ceiling that you can simply look at. And as you find that spot, notice the shape of it. Notice the size of it, the texture of it, and is it a different color? Bring it into sharp focus and notice all the things about it. And while you look at that spot, just also notice all the things that you can see out of your peripheral vision at the same time, out of the corners of your eyes. And as you notice all the things that you can see out of the corners of your eyes and stare at this spot, and you listen to my voice, I wonder if there's anything else you can hear. Anything in the background, or even if it's just your own breath. And as you simply breathe and you stare at this spot and see all the things out of the corners of your eyes and listen to my voice and all the other things that you can hear, I wonder if you can notice your hands and if your right hand starts to tingle. Perhaps your fingertips start to tingle. And as your right hand starts to tingle, I wonder if you can notice your left hand. And if your left hand starts to tingle. And as you open up your perceptions, your eyes may be starting to blink a little bit more. And as your eyes blink more, perhaps they'll just be easier to let them shut, heavy and comfortable as they simply close, allowing your breathing to just relax. And as your eyes close, you can just notice. With each breath, your mind floats. And with each breath out, your body becomes heavier and heavier. With each breath in, your mind floats. And with each breath out, your body becomes heavier and heavier. For every breath in this moment, and just for these few moments, is another breath, another moment. From moment to moment, each moment is just a moment, and each breath is just a moment. And there's no other moment besides this moment, the now moment, the present moment. And as you notice the moment and you notice your breath and you notice that you are now here in this moment, you give yourself permission just to experience it. Experience it with each breath, with each moment of now. And it's hard to tell with your breath whether you're breathing a breeze or if the breeze is your breath, but it doesn't really matter. It just allows you to go deeper, and the deeper you go, the more relaxed you get. And the more relaxed you get, the deeper you go, and your mind may wonder or wander, but you'll still listen to every word that I say. And I wonder if you can rest now, your attention on your shoulders. And I wonder if you can rest now, your attention on your feet. And if your right foot is heavier than your left foot, or if your left foot's the right foot that's heaviest. But it doesn't really matter. It just allows you to go deeper. And the deeper you go, the more relaxed you get. As if a warm beam of sunshine is flowing in through the top of your head. And as it does, it comes down and releases and relaxes all the muscles in your forehead, releasing and relaxing all the muscles around your eyes, releasing and relaxing even the nerves behind your eyes. So heavy, so comfortable, so safe and relaxed. Your eyelids feel so heavy. In fact, you may even try to open your eyes and be surprised at the result. And that's okay. Now, if you can see, visualize, or imagine, you are standing at the top of a hill, a beautiful scenic vista. And as you look out, you see the blue sky. Perhaps there is a cloud in the sky going from left to right. Perhaps you can even hear a bird in the distance, or other sounds of nature. Perhaps there's a breeze, and you can feel that breeze. Smell the scent on the air, water or pine, or just crisp air. Feel the warm sun on your skin. And as you're here in nature, you may notice that you can simply relax. And as you do relax, it's simply because you become in harmony. For you are not separate from nature, you are nature. The energy of nature runs all through you. And anything looking down upon us would see us as another part of nature. We are not separate, we are together. We are the same salt that's in the sea, the same minerals in the mountain, the same oxygen in the air. And just as the air feeds the trees and the trees clean the air, and the sun feeds the fruit and the fruit feeds the soil, you are in natural harmony, a natural symphony of nature. Just as the energy that runs through all things runs through you, you are as powerful as the ocean, as supple as the breeze, as mighty as the mountain. You are the same DNA as the animals. You are a natural phenomenon, so powerful, so capable. Feeling yourself expand within this nature, the serenity and peacefulness of it, but the power of it, the power of the rising tide as this power rises within you as well. And as you stare at this majesty of nature and feel yourself becoming it, you realize the potential of you, the potential of all things. And at the top of this hill, you notice there's just a gentle path down that you can begin to step down the path from this hill. And as you do, you take one step and the next step follows. You don't have to take all the steps. You take one step and the next step follows. You can focus on the now step, and you've always been good at taking the steps. Your feet have not failed you yet. And as you take one step, the next step follows, stepping down now, 9, 8, 7, 6, even deeper now. 5, 4 into relaxation. 3, 2, 1, deep sleep. Good. For the purposes of hypnosis, each and every time I say deep sleep, you'll go quickly, calmly, and easily to this depth or even deeper, open to suggestion for your own highest good. Good. Here, down here, I'm speaking to your subconscious mind. There is this project you are incredibly suited for, and nothing stands in your way energetically. You can release all fears, release all blocks, release all obstacles, as if those obstacles are released now, and instead what fills you is excitement in the excitement of it happening. As if you were walking down a long road in the woods, and beside you, there is a river flowing, and as that river flows, the energy also flows within you. And as you're walking, there are some blocks within that river. And you see that there is some old wood and leaves and other things that are causing the river to not flow as well as it could. Often in life and other times there are blocks. And you can simply roll up your pants and take off your shoes and wade into that river. Safely as you do, pull out the sticks and logs and push the leaves away, and that river starts to flow again. You've removed the blocks not only in the river, but in the river of your own energy and your own mind, and that river flows so powerfully over the rapids as it begins to build more, and as it does, it's almost as if the river is revitalized, and as the river revitalizes, so are you revitalized, releasing all blocks that you may have, and instead feeling of confidence, as if the energy flowing within you flows to all places. Flowing to all places and all things, the energy in you is what you seek. You will have what you desire as this comes to fruition. There are blocks that have been removed, and with that, you are free to manifest, free to succeed. And as you simply walk now back along the river, you can notice that anything is possible, including seeing, visualize, or imagining you're floating in the most comfortable place for you. And as you float here, you simply notice a bright light. And as this bright light begins to shine, you can see that it shines so brightly that it fills behind your eyes. White and golden sparkling light circles and moves down your spinal cord, filling you through your arms and legs as it just simply flows through you, light, bright, beautiful. And as this light shines through your fingertips, through your toes, through your head, you become this white light, the light of divinity, the light of potential. And here, as you become the energy of all things, you can start to identify what you want, the success of it, the fruition of this plan, this beautiful show, or anything else. See it and feel it coming into potential. Feel the excitement of it being purchased. Feel the pride in your ability. Notice it being created, filmed, scripted, shot. Feel it, notice it, watch it as it airs, as the response is so incredibly positive, as the reviews are wonderful, as people are entertained and excited, as they're helped, as it becomes so incredibly popular, but impactful. And as it becomes impactful, see it lighting up other people, teaching them and allowing them to have better relationships. And now, as you become it, notice around your head and neck, or stomach and chest, or legs. Notice if there's any tension or stress, if there's anything that may be blocking this feeling. The count of 3, those blocks will be removed as if we're cutting the cords. 1, 2, 3. Cutting, as those cords are cut, all that fills in is the excitement, the opportunity, the love, the certainty of this happening, of this coming to fruition, of your potential, of your success. And as this certainty flows in, you can then again see the awards, the accolades, the impact, the positivity, feeling the excitement of it, the joy of it, the financial reward of it, knowing that you are the energy of it, that you will succeed, that you can be confident in this endeavor. And with your confidence, you can simply allow. And as you float down again, you walk upon the path once more. And as you walk upon the path once more, you come to a gate that behind it is a beautiful house, a big house where parties are held. And as you walk upon that path, the gate opens, as does the gates to your own imagination, and you begin to walk up the path to the house, passing the gardens, up into the front door. And as you reach out for the front door, it opens easily for you, and you walk into this house, and there is 5 steps down from the front door. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Deep sleep. Good. That's right. And here at the bottom of the stairs is another door, and as you reach out for it, it opens easily, as doors do for you. And as you simply walk in through this next door, you see that you've walked into a room of all your friends and family. And as you walk into this room of all your friends and family, they just start to cheer and clap for you. So much love, so much admiration, and as you walk through this room, you hear people talking. They're talking about you and saying, he's overcome all those obstacles in life, and look how successful he's been able to be. She is a real dynamo. As they walk through, you hear a woman say, I always knew I would be this successful. As you walk through even more, even as a child, you hear someone say, there were always things that when they set their mind to them, they just succeeded. And you start to realize the truth of this, all your successes, small and large. You have learned to tie your shoes and to ride a bike. You have recovered from those difficult situations. You've always managed to stay above ground and learn. And as you notice these people that love you and all those wonderful things that they've said about you, you realize that there is a lot of truth in that. With that acceptance, feeling the joy of being seen for your true capability. And as you simply walk to the back of the room, you look back and they give you one more big cheer for your success. Not only your success in this endeavor, but your success as a human being. Your success in life, in living, in loving. And it's almost as if their cheering is like an energy, and as that energy moves towards you, it flows through every part of your body, empowering every cell, nerve ending, neural pathway, muscle, tissue, and fiber. You become stronger, more energized, more excited, happier. All those beautiful visions of nature, of sunrises and sunsets, of laughing with friends, of baby smiles, of pets, flood you now. And I wonder if you can notice those things that you're most grateful for in your mind's eye. And as you do, you smile back at the crowd and wave one last time. Walk out the back door of the room and you realize there's nothing you can't accomplish. Everything that you desire is being achieved. You're taking all the steps, one step at a time, successfully. That's right. You're doing it exactly right. You can find joy and laughter and fun in the process. Good. And as this energy flows through you, you can just feel empowered and confident in your endeavor. Feel the energy of it and become it, and you will achieve it. And when you're ready, you can start to come back to the room that you're in, feeling your hands and feet, knowing that today is going to be a great day. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, eyes wide open and awake.